Bonjour à tous and welcome to this video on French semivowels. If you're not sure what a semivowel is, neither's anyone else. It's kind of a vowel, it's kind of a consonant. No one really knows, but there are 3 of them in French and it's important to know how to pronounce them. I do of course have other videos on French pronunciation, and so if you click in the card somewhere around here, that will take you to the introduction to this series. For now though, let's get started on the French semivowels. So French only has 3 semivowels, 2 of which exist in English and are relatively common across other languages as well. So we'll start with the y sound. Now the IPA symbol for this one is a lowercase j, but it's actually a y sound, more like a y in English. So to produce this one, your tongue is going to be nice and high towards the roof of your mouth, but not touching it. If it helps, start with an e sound, a nice tight, tense e, and then just drop your jaw, e. Then all you need to do is remove the vowel sound, and you get y, y. Now the spelling for this one is varied but not too difficult. Of course we can use the letter Y as in yaourt and payer. Typically ILL makes an E sound as in the word fille, meaning girl. Now if you've seen my video on the L sound, you'll know that mille and ville are just 2 exceptions to this rule, so it's not a perfect rule, but generally speaking ILL does make this sound. Then we have the AIL and AILLE combinations, which make an I sound, I. And then finally the letter I on its own can sometimes make this sound, especially when it's followed by another vowel, although I'd say that this kind of just happens naturally anyway, like in the word hier, hier. La fille a payé le loyer hier. La fille a payé le loyer hier. Next we have the w sound, which is exactly the same as a w in English, usually represented by the letter W. So this one is basically like the oo vowel sound, so if you've seen my vowels video you'll know how to make this sound. And you're going to purse your lips just as you would with an oo sound, because really the only difference is that to make a w sound you need to open your mouth. Ooh, ooh, ooh. So if you can just take away the oo, you'll get the right sound. W, w. In terms of spelling, native French words usually spell it OU, as in oui and what. Words borrowed from English that start with a W will also make this sound, as in the word web. If you've seen my fricatives video, you'll know that loan words from German, which start with a W, are usually pronounced v, as in wagon, though these are relatively rare. We also have the combination of OI or OY, which makes a wa sound, as in moi and moyen. And then finally we have WH, which again is usually borrowed from English, as in the word whiskey. Oui, j'étudie la loi et le droit. Oui, j'étudie la loi et le droit. Finally, we have the only one of these sounds which doesn't exist in English. Now this one is essentially like the w that we've just done, but your tongue needs to come to the front of your mouth instead, so it might help to switch between the two. W, 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 w. Another way to think about this one is that it's essentially an U followed by an E. So if you've seen my vowels video, you'll know how to make these sounds. So for the U, your tongue is right at the front of your mouth, your lips are pursed, U, 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 and then to make an E, we're going to smile, basically. Tongue nice and high, jaw nice and tense, E, E, E. So then you go from a U, E, U, E, U, E, U, E, U, 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 U. The spelling for this one, given that U is spelt with a U and E is spelt with an I, is almost always UI, as in lui, huit, puis, tuile, fuir, and cuire. Lui, il a 8 types d'huile. Lui, il a 8 types d'huile. And there you go, they are all of the French semivowels. If you have any questions, of course, please do let me know. I will do my best to help you. And until next time, à bientôt.